Hey guys, I'm Sarah. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the Quarter Year Crisis book tag. I had to think about the name for a minute. Yeah, I meant to do this last year when a bunch of other booktubers were doing it last year, but of course I didn't get around to it because that is just part and parcel of my life. So I'm going to be doing it now instead. So yeah, we're just going to get right into the questions. First one is, how many books have you read so far? So, according to Goodreads, I've read 66 books so far this year. And it's only April, so that's quite a few books. I mean, a lot of them are like manga or really short books anyway, so it piles up. But, that's quite a few. I didn't realize it was that many until I actually looked on Goodreads, and I'm like, wow, really? I read that many? So yeah. Okay, second question. Have you already found a book that you think might be a 2025 favorite? If not, what was your favorite book you read that wasn't quite 5 stars? I actually have several. I've been I'm not including any rereads that were 5 stars. I'm including just new books. I've been being rather picky on what books to give 5 stars to because I'd kind of rather, especially if it's a book I know I'm going to reread, I'd kind of rather almost rate it lower the first time I read it. That way if I read it again, then rate it higher, I don't know, it looks better than if I rate it higher before and then lower it later. But anyways, I'm still trying to figure out how I rate books and stuff like that. So, yeah. But anyways, I do have some 5 star and even 4 star probably could be 5 star, but yeah, we'll just get into that. Anyways, I'll just stop rambling and tell you what the books are. The first one would be the Dark Moon, the Blood Altar series. I haven't rated every volume of this Korean manhwa 5 stars. I've only rated, I think, 3 5 stars or 2 5 stars. The rest have been 4. But either way, I'm really enjoying the series. So yeah, that's definitely one. Next one is A Wizard Awakened by Brittany Fitcher. I love this book. I'm so excited for the second book, which comes out in May. Yeah, I'm really hoping I end up on the ARC team like I did for the first one because I really need to know what happens. And this one was just so good. On par with the Magiford books, if you've read those by Cam Shea, the ones that are stuck behind me. Those are really good. Urban fantasy, this one's on par with that one, and I'm saying that after only reading 1 book so far. The next one I gave 5 stars to so far is Bride of the Fae Prince by, I don't know how to say the author's name, Anastasius Blythe, possibly? I don't know. I talked about this in my March wrap-up very recently, and I love this book. It stressed me out to death, but I love it. Yeah. I love the cover, too. It's very gorgeous. Yeah, this one was just really good. Now, these next 2 that I'm really enjoying, these are more like 4 stars, but I'm super enjoying them. The first one is the My Hero Academia series. This is just the next volume I'm on. And I'm really, really enjoying this. One of the volumes has gotten 5 stars so far. The majority of the series has been 4 stars, but I am loving this series, and the current arc we're on is like, yeah, wow. Everything's intense, and everyone's gonna die. Hopefully not. Nobody better die. But, yeah, really enjoying this one. And the other one, which I've been giving mostly 4 stars, that I've been giving all 4 stars to, but I've also been enjoying, is the Brothers Creed series by Joshua C. Chad. This is a Christian zombie apocalypse series. I'm really enjoying this one. As of recording, I only have 1 book left to read. But yeah, I'm really liking this one. Obviously, I've been giving the books 4 stars, but yeah, I've been really enjoying it. I didn't think I would enjoy it this much, but I really have been. And yeah, it's really nice to see this type of a series that's out there, because I think most of these series are like really, really violent and depressing. It's violent, yes, but it's not depressing. It has the faith elements too, and I just really like it. But yeah. But yeah, those are definitely my current 5 stars, and my 4 could be potentially 5 stars upon reread type ones. Okay, so this is kind of like a 2-part question, so I'll just do the first one first, obviously. The first part first. Any 1-star books? I have not had any 1-star books this year, mainly because if it gets near a 1 star, I'm probably gonna DNF at the DNF the book before it gets that far. And if not, I just really hate the thing. I have several 2-star books that I've gotten already. So that's the closest. And then the other part of this question is any least favorite books of the year. Yeah, like I said, I have several 2 stars, even some 3 stars that were just like, it was fine or whatever. But one I was really looking forward to, and that was really disappointing, became a 2-star, is Labyrinth of Lies and Sacrifice. Yeah, I really wanted to love this book, and I couldn't. So yeah, I was really disappointed by that because I really wanted to like this one, and it just didn't work out, which is unfortunate, but it happens. Most read genre so far. So, I didn't really count the books. I mean, I counted one genre, but I didn't go back and count the others to kind of check. But, I would definitely say fantasy, obviously, because I predominantly read fantasy, but also superhero, mainly because of the amount of My Hero Academia I've been reading. Yeah, that's kind of racked up the numbers of that one. And urban fantasy, surprisingly enough. I've read quite a few books that fall into that category this year, which is kind of odd because I haven't found that many series, but apparently they're long enough series that it racks up the numbers. So there is that. And then I think also, it's not confirmed, but I've been rereading a bunch of books, and a lot of them tend to be contemporary. So I would say contemporary is like the 4th one, which is kind of strange for me because I don't really read that much contemporary anymore, but like a few of them, like one series I finished had like supernatural elements to it, but it was still contemporary. So there's like, it's like cross-genre stuff like that. But yeah, definitely speculative fiction as a whole, like usual for me, but I would definitely say fantasy, superhero, and urban fantasy are the top 3 genres I've been reading so far this year. A book that surprised you. Yeah, this one definitely did. It's a short, it's like a novella, part of this Christian Western fairy tale retelling series. It's The Man on the Buckskin Horse. This one really surprised me. Like, I thought I would like it, but this one just, I don't know, it just turned out to be way better than I thought it would be, and it's gotten me curious about the rest of her books, which I didn't think it would do, due to I just don't really jive very well with the Western genre, but yeah, I really enjoyed this one, and I thought that was very surprising. A book that's come out in 2025 already that you want to read but haven't yet. Okay, so actually, so far my anticipated reads, I've actually been reading quite a few of them, which is really good, also really surprising. But yeah, the 3 top ones that have already come out that I really want to read because I have an anticipated reads list for the next quarter, for the next part of the year that I'm really excited to film, but I haven't gotten to it yet. But anyways, the 3 that have come out so far that I haven't read yet, but I really want to. One of them is Ties of Frost by Selena R. Gonzalez. I'm really excited for this one. I actually ordered my copy of this one. It should be here within the next couple of days. I don't know if I'll be in the mood right away to read it, but I'm really excited to have it. So yeah, that one. Also Ties of Starlight by Celeste Baxendale, which is part of the same multi-author series that Ties of Frost is in. This one, yeah, I love this cover, and this one just sounds really, really intriguing. I just really want to read this one, but I don't have access to it right now, so that one's gonna have to wait. And then Lightning Knight, which is the sequel to Lightning Angel. I have not read this one yet. I have the ebook. I just haven't been in the mood for some reason to read it. Probably because I know there's just going to be so much drama and angst, and I'm just not in the headspace for that right now. But yeah, I do definitely really want to read that one and kind of complete the duology. But yeah, definitely still want to read it. I will try to read all of these by the end of the year, but I'm a mood reader, so who really knows what will happen. But yeah, these 3 definitely still want to read at some point. Hopefully soon. We'll see. But yeah, hopefully soon. One goal you made that you're succeeding on. Okay, so most of my goals are pretty vague or like pretty big generalities. But so far I have been rereading quite a bit. Actually, 1 month March, I pretty much reread only. So I have been rereading. I did reread some stuff, so I didn't specify how much. So I've done that one. I'm keeping up really well with my Goodreads challenge, which is 100 books That's just kind of the default setting I put it on, and I'm at 66 already, so I'm doing well at that. And the other one that I'm actually doing well at is keeping track of how many books I buy, and like if I read them this year or not. I have it all written. I have those all written in my reading journal, and yeah, I'm actually keeping up with that pretty well. So yeah, and actually I've read quite a few of them too. Not as many as I would like, but I have been reading them, so it's not like they're gonna sit there for years like some of these other ones that are still like on my Kindle that have been there for like probably 4+ years. Let's not talk about it. So yeah, those are kind of the 2 ones I have marked off that I'm really doing well at. Actually, well, 3. The third one, the Goodreads challenge, I'll only mark off when I actually hit 100, but yeah. I still am also reading ebooks, so I'm still qualifying for reading an ebook a month. Still doing that. I'm keeping up with Chantel's Read Your Bookshelf challenge. I'm not doing so hot on Morgan's Christian Fantasy challenge, mainly because so far I haven't been reading that much Christian fantasy, so I haven't been able to do beyond like 2 of the prompts so far. Finished at least 7 series. I finished 3 already. So I'm doing pretty well at that. I finished the, what are they? Let me look it up. I finished the Winter, White, and Wicked duology by Shannon Ditmore. I finished that one. I also finished the Supervillain Rehabilitation Project series by H.L. Burke. And I just recently finished the Winnie's on the Wind series by Angela Dorsey. So I finished 3 so far. I'm sure I'll be able to add the Brothers Creed series to that pretty soon as well, as soon as I read the last book. So, yeah, and I have several other series that I'll be wrapping up. I'm pretty sure I'm trying to do it where I'm including ones that I started last year. So, like, say, I'm probably going to finish Dark Moon, the Blood Altar, too, this year. But I started that one this year, so I'm not necessarily going to include it as one of the 7. Like, it's just another one I finished. But My Hero Academia is a high possibility. Yes, I will be finishing that one this year, so that one will probably end up being another one, just not yet, because the last volume doesn't come out until October, so even when I catch up to what's being printed now, there's 2 more volumes, and they're not out yet, so that one's just gonna have to wait. Unfortunately, because I'm gonna really want to know what happens. Anyways, one of my other goals is to participate in readathons. I've been keeping up with that. There haven't been too many that I've run across so far. I think I've only done the Once Upon a February readathon. I think that's the only one I've done so far this year. But I did pretty well with that one. And I do try to keep up with the people I follow there, readathons and stuff. Then I just have read more fairy tales, legends, and myths. I did that for a bit. I haven't picked up any new ones yet, but I'm still going to try to pick up at least a few more. Research and whittle down my TBR, which is my Goodreads want to read list. I've sort of done this. This one's just kind of on a continuous cycle. I haven't really researched any of the books, but I have removed some that I just feel like I'm just not that interested anymore, or I found out that I just don't care for XYZ reason, whatever, about certain books or authors or whatever, so I just removed those books. So, yeah. Kind of, sort of been doing that, and then buying less physical books. I am buying less physical books. I have been buying more ebooks when I actually do buy them, and I've been obviously getting them on sale and stuff when I can. So yeah, pretty much doing okay with most of my goals, I would say, for the most part. Even if, some of them are just kind of more vague, and, like, I can't really mark them off until, like, say, the end of the year or whatever, but I still think I'm doing pretty well. And the last question is, new to you Booktubers for 2025, I recommend. So, I haven't picked up too many new Booktubers. I know there's a lot of them out there, but I either haven't come across them or I don't necessarily subscribe to them. I subscribe to a limited amount of people, mainly because I want to make sure I can get to their videos, and I have, like, spare amount of time, obviously, like most people do. So I don't like to just subscribe to a bunch of people and then not watch their videos. I feel that's kind of, like, mean. I like to be more involved and actually watch the videos and stuff like that. So I limit myself to, like, also to, like, people I know, like, read similar things to what I do. So, like, they may read different things too, but similar enough things so that I'm not just going to get a bunch of recommendations of books that I'm never going to touch. That sort of thing. Like, if somebody reads, say, a ton of contemporary romance and, like, that's their predominant genre that they read, I'm probably not going to subscribe to that channel necessarily, just because I don't really read that many. So anyways, that's the philosophy behind what who I subscribe to. But one new person I did subscribe to, well, I don't think she's new, but she's fairly new to me, even though I need to catch up on her videos, is Tabitha Gabrielle. I know she's well known on here around the Christian booktube community, but I just recently subscribed to her, and I really like her videos and her humor and stuff, so I just need to go catch up on her videos because I'm woefully behind on everybody's videos. But she is the most recent booktuber I've subscribed to. I've subscribed to, actually more recently, more author-tube people, a couple more of those, because yeah, I'm trying to get more of my writing mojo up and, like, follow people who have different ideas and things like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That is the tag. Those are all the questions. I'd love to know down below in the comments, guys. Let's see, one or two of these questions. Yeah, how many books have you guys read so far this year? I'd be curious to know how many, books people have read so far this year. Like, I didn't realize I'd read this many this year already. And if you've only read one book, that is awesome. It doesn't really matter what your number is, whether it's big, small, whatever. I'd just like to know. And yeah, and also if you like want to share your favorite or least favorite books this year, those are always fun to hear about, people talk about. So if you want to share any of that down below in the comments, I'd love to hear from you guys. I'm gearing up to share my next list of anticipated releases. I'm very excited about that. It's a really honking long list and a really good one. So yeah, hopefully I will share that with you guys soon. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye!